everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Pawani and I'm a student slash working in the UK. So as you guys can see from the title of this video, I'm gonna talk about if it's worth moving from another country to UK, if it's worth coming here and studying in the UK. During this video, I will tell the honest opinion about me that I have, my personal opinion about if it's worth moving to this country. Also, before we get into the video, make sure to like, comment and subscribe my YouTube channel. I think some of you guys are wondering if it's worth studying in the UK. So I usually get some question like, why did you move to UK? Is it worth moving to UK? Why did you left Italy? If you don't know, I was living in Italy before I moved to UK. So people usually ask me, is it better studying there? Is it worth going? Is it worth spending the money? Is it worth moving from one country, from your home country to another country? So basically I have the answers for all this and I'm gonna tell you in this video. I hope I will help you guys as well deciding if it's worth moving or not. So there are things that you might need to consider when moving to another country, especially for studies. There are mainly three things that I will consider. So basically, one is the location. If it's worth moving from your country to another country. So is it worth moving to this place? Is it worth moving to this city? So you need to search about the city, okay? You need to look if it's a nice city, if it's affordable, the price of the living cost. So in fact, the second thing is the money. So you need money initially to afford your living cost in the UK, because you can't pretend to come here and get a job on the next day or in the next couple of weeks. There are things that you need to do, some sort of documents that you need to do when you come here. So till you get your right documents and you get your permit, you get your BRP card, you settle here, you might need to have some sort of money ready to spend on your living cost. The third thing that you might need to consider is the location that you're going to, if that location is safe or not. So you might need to consider if I'm going to a safe location, if I'm going to a city where is welcomed or where I can live safely during my studies or not. Okay, so those are the main three things that I would consider during if you're moving for studies. Also, there are some other aspects like positive and negative aspect that you might need to keep in mind. So I do believe that moving to UK is a good thing, because personally, this is my personal opinion, I do believe that UK universities have a good reputation around the world. So there are many universities in UK that are well known in the world, and also if you get a degree in UK, you can easily move to another country and get a job in another country. So as I said before, there are things that you might need to consider, and positive aspect and negative aspect of moving to another country. So let's start from the negative aspect. So if you're talking about the negative aspect, you might be stressful, you might be facing some breakdowns during your studies, you might struggle with the money for the living cost, and you might face difficulties in your essays and assignments. But that's, I think, is really normal as a student. Wherever you go, you will initially have this period, okay, of struggles and everything, getting used to this country, getting used to how they work and things happen here, because it's really different from your home country or from the country you were before. So I moved here in 2019, and when I moved here I was really unhappy. I do not really like to move here. That's my honest, this is my story basically. I moved here in 2019 and was like, oh my god, this is not for me, I don't want to stay here, it's different. But then after a while I got used to it, and then I started facing these difficulties, but I managed to like skip them and face them. And obviously now it's my third year here, and I'm doing well. So positive things of living in this country and moving to this country is that you can get a good degree, you can get a good part-time job while you're studying or after your studies, and the salary is really good compared to some other countries. Okay, I don't say the salary here is very good because you can get the same job in another country probably with a higher salary, but I was previously living I lived in Italy before I moved here, and if I was there at the moment, like now, if I was there now doing my studies in Italy and doing a part-time job as a student, I wouldn't like have the money that I have now, because the salary in Italy is less than the salary in UK. So I believe the salary in UK that they give to students and full-time workers as well is higher than most of the other countries in Europe or also in other places. Something else that is really important and you might consider as a positive impact in your life is that you will become really independent, because once you move out from your family, once you move out from your home country and you go to another country, you have to do everything by yourself, no one is there, so that will help you to become independent and to grow as a person, which is really good. Trust me, I moved here, I lived home my life with my family. As soon as I moved here, I struggled my first couple of months, my first 6 months basically, but after that I found a job and I started working, and now I'm completely fine. I have completely achieved my whole independence, and I'm paying my own bills and own rent, so which is a good thing to achieve in your life. Another thing that is really positive in this country is that you can have a good social life. I don't mean by social life just going out with friends, just going to a club or just going to a pub or just going, a nightclub or something like that. No, I don't mean like that, okay? It can be that as well, but that comes after. So what do I mean by social life? By social life, I mean when you meet people, when you meet new people. How can you meet new people? When you come here and you don't know anyone, the university is a good opportunity to meet new people. All of the university, as I know, most of the university, they have a student union, and they do offer lots of activities. They have societies, so if you are coming from Bangladesh, India, Sri Lanka, or if you're a Chinese student, or if you're coming from Malaysia, France, Italy, wherever you're coming from, you might find the societies of your country. So like Italian society, French society, Sri Lankan society, Indian society. You might find societies in your university, so you might decide to join them, or you can join other societies as well, like they have sport clubs as well, so you might decide to join them and meet people with the same interest. That's how you make your friends. And also, if you move to a student accommodation, it's easy to make friends in the student accommodation and get a good social life. So that's where you start your first friendships, and then you start to get involved in the community, in the new home basically. Later on, this social life will be really good and interesting. So as I said, I wasn't happy on my first 6 months when I was here, but now that is my third year, I'm really happy how far I came and how it's going at the moment. So yeah, that's it I think for this video. I hope I gave you guys overview of things in the UK and if it's worth coming. And I think from my expression and how I'm saying things, it might be really worth if you're moving here, but you might need to consider those points that I told you guys. So that's it for this video. If you have any other question, anything regarding university, anything regarding how to survive as an international student or as a student in the UK, any other question regarding student life, just please don't forget to send me a message on my social medias, or just write a comment in the comment section below. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.